This video is a collaboration with OperaVision, a very cool platform on which you can watch full-length operas for free. Hallelujah! So if you want to see more than just some excerpts of Carmen, you can click the link and ta-da! You have the entire opera at your disposal and it's all super free. So, Carmen! It is an opera by Bizet, one of our national French treasures. And it is the hit! You've heard about it. I'm sure you will recognize some melodies. Let me tell you what it's all about. We are in Seville, Spain. In Sevilla. And the scene is set like this. You have a main square. On one side you have a cigarette factory, and on the other side you have a guardhouse. The opera starts, and soldiers are in front of the guardhouse waiting for the change of guards. A young woman, Micaela, is looking for Don José, one of the soldiers, who's not there yet. And as she leaves, he arrives with the soldiers. That's Don José. Don José's boss, a new guy, asks him about the ladies working in the factory. And Don José is like, this Andalusian woman scares the hell out of me. I don't want to talk about it. My dear José, if only you knew, if only you knew. The bell of the factory rings and the cigarette manufacturers are taking a cigarette break. Next to the soldiers. The sexual tension of the square was already high, but it gets even higher when the sexiest of them all arrives on the stage. Carmen sings a song and seduces Don José. She is irresistible. Yes. She throws him a flower, meaning that she chooses him. Here you go, I choose you. Now come here, baby, and be my lover. Anyway, they all leave, and Micaela comes back with a letter for Don José and a kiss from his mom. Yes, a kiss from my mom, a kiss for her son. So Don José's mom wrote him a letter saying that she would like him to marry this cute Micaela. So when Don José is alone, he's like, yes, mommy, I will marry this Micaela. And you know what? This wicked bohemian with her flowers, well, she can just... And at this moment, he's interrupted in his thoughts by a big fuss. Everyone arrives on stage because Carmen fought with another woman and it turned like really bad. She cut a cross on the other girl's forehead with a knife. Carmencita is such a badass. So she's put in prison. And guess who has to guard her cell? Don José. So you can guess how she escapes from prison. The woman knows how to play. She manages to seduce Don José so much that he's completely in love with her. He frees her up, and as she escapes, his boss arrives, so Don José is put in prison for dereliction of duty. The second act starts with a great number of tincarellas. Bohemian party mode activated. Then, Don José's boss arrives and he tells Carmen that Don José is out of prison. At that moment, we hear screams from outside. the beautiful Escamillo arrives and sings about his success in the arena while seducing Carmen. And everyone sing another hit that is Toréador, Prends garde, l'amour t'attend, and all that blah. So Carmen is interested in Escamillo, but right now she's not really focused on him. Everyone leaves, and Carmen is left alone with her two besties and smugglers, who they have business with. And the two smugglers tell the women that they have to go in the mountains right now to take care of their business. The two besties are like, yeah, sure, let's go. And Carmen is like, sorry, I cannot right now, I'm waiting for someone. My lover is coming back from prison. Everyone leaves. And Don José arrives. He's eating her up with his eyes. So she starts dancing and singing, and it's all going well. It's like date night. When suddenly, Don José hears the military horns from outside. Oh, sorry, that's my call. I have to go. Carmen is so offended that he would dare to abandon her like this. Oh, you need to go? Well, you know what? Go, and let's not see each other again. So he sings an aria where he's like trying to argue that he really loves her by proving to her that he kept the flower that she once threw in his face. Oh, I was just dreaming about you while smelling this sweet, sweet flower. Oh, I love you, Carmen, Carmen. And Carmen is like, no, you bore me. You're too honorable. And she breaks up with him. As he's about to leave after the breakup, someone, bam, 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 knocks at the door. And it's his own boss who enters the room to seduce Carmen. Don José is so jealous that he starts a fight against his own superior. He doesn't manage to kill him or hurt him or whatever, but because he initiated the fight, he cannot stay in the army. And he escapes with Carmen in the mountains with her friends the smugglers. So it is the night, we are in the mountains. Carmen and her besties are reading the cards. One reads love. The other one reads fortune. But Carmen reads death. Spoiler alert. Micaela is in the mountain as well, looking for Don José to save him from the Bohemians and bring him back to his mother. And she sings a very famous aria. Don José stumbles into Escamillo, who tells him that he's Carmen's new lover. Don José is so jealous that he starts to fight with Escamillo. As he's about to strike him and kill him, Carmen arrives and stops him. Don José is so jealous that he threatens Carmen. But she's like, whatevs. Micaela finally finds them and tells Don José that his mother is dying. Then Don José leaves with Micaela, but as he's leaving, he tells Carmen that he will be back. Terminator, blah, blah, blah. Carmen is now dating Escamillo. And she arrives with him, hands in hands, kissing her lover before he goes inside the arena to fight the bull. But when he goes inside, and when Carmen is about to follow him, Don José arrives. He's a bit scary, but she stays to talk to him, fearless. Don José begs her to take him back, and Carmen is like, no, it's over between us, it's been for a while. Please, take me back! And she's like, man, even if you threaten to kill me, I will not take you back. Don José.
That means no.
When they hear the crowd inside cheering the victory of Escamillo, Carmen is like, sorry, Don José, I have to go inside and congratulate my man. That makes Don José so jealous and so mad. And he gets even more mad when Carmen throws in his face the ring that he gave her. He's extremely mad, takes out a knife and kills her. And she dies as we hear the crowd inside cheering Escamillo. Which turns out to be a bit creepy. And Don Jose surrenders and he's like, oh, Carmen! What a tragedy. So now that you know what it's all about, you can go and watch the full opera by clicking the link in the description box. It's free and it's only gonna be online for 6 months, so go watch it now. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's always raining in the Netherlands, and the day that I want to shoot, suddenly I have sun all over my face. Please explain, Holland!